Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash. I also want to give double honors to elders and apostles at Great Millstone that taught me this truth and rule well. And I want to say shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. All right. Today I'm coming at you with a little bit of not a lesson, but an informational tech help video. All right. Earlier, the brother Yawan from the GMS Dallas camp, all right, put up this video entitled "Useful Tool for Brothers to Make Videos on iOS Devices." All right, and in this video, he shows you how he edits videos on iOS, and goes into basically the details with that. All right, and what he used, why he uses it. All right, why it's good to use. All right, and I saw that, and I was like, all right, you know what? I want to put out a video on for computers. All right, if you're on a desktop or a laptop computer, all right, what software to use for that. All right, and the software that I personally use. All right, everyone's going to be different with what software they do like. All right, but I'm going to show you, how to basically get started, and all the stuff I use is mostly what I use is free. All right, now this is of course a video more for the brothers, because the ladies, you're not going to be, you sisters aren't going to be making videos. All right, but for you brothers, Lord willing, this helps you. So what I use personally is OBS Studio. So you can just type in OBS, and it's open broadcaster software. You can go here, grab it for Windows, or if you have Mac or whatever you have. All right. Now, once you got this, all right, one of the things you're going to want to do is go to Settings, if I can find it. All right, you're going to want to make sure you got the output where you want it to be. Personally, I have it set to this folder right here where all my lessons are stored. All right, and then another one is you want to go in here. You want to make sure your microphone is selected. As you can see, I use a blue snowball. All right. And then let's see what other settings. That looks to be fine there. And video, if I wasn't currently recording, you'd want to make sure these are all set to 1080p, all right, or whatever your resolution of your desktop is, all right, so you can get the highest quality that your computer is capable of putting out. All right. Now, there's some more settings that I'll have to find in a moment, but I'll get to those in a minute and see if I can find them. All right, so as you can see over here, your sources or your scenes, all right, and these are going to be, you can set these up to however you want. All right, as you can see, I have it set up to, you can click between these, you can set up hotkeys on your keyboard. All right, for desktop, and webcam, just a webcam by itself, video intros and stream starting, and so on and so forth. So one of the things you're going to want to do is get your desktop set up. I'm not sure if this is already started with desktop when you first launch the program, but if it isn't, you're going to want to go to this plus button here, and you're going to want to go to display capture, and then we'll just create new for the sake of this. All right, let's just say this is our desktop. All right, oh, we already have that one used. We'll just use screen view. All right, and as you can see, you're going to want to capture the cursor. All right, so you don't have to, all right, but if you want to see brothers if you want to highlight something or point at something, all right, and you want brothers to see it, all right, you're going to want that cursor on. You also want to make sure it's on your correct display if you're a brother that uses multiple monitors, all right, computer screens. You want to make sure it's on your primary, all right, so we're going to cancel that because we're not going to add it anyway. Alright, so that's how you get that going. You want to make sure, again, for your desktop audio, alright, over here in your audio mixer, you want to make sure your desktop audio is a little bit lower than your microphone, because if you're commentating, if you're on a news clip or something and you're wanting to talk over the clip, alright, you don't want the audio of your computer to drown out your voice, alright. Secondly, you're about to see me, alright, desktop and webcam, alright. This is this is how I have it set up. All right, so you got your display capture in the back. So you want to do the same thing as desktop. All right, add the display capture, of course. Make sure to scale it up. Alright, and then you want to add a video capture device. Alright, and then from here, you can move. I think I have it set to be station. I have it locked, alright, because I don't want to move. But basically, let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can add another one. Video capture device, right here. Alright, go to video capture device 2. And then see if it'll let me add it again. It's not going to let me. Alright, so basically, not going to do that, but it'll basically come up big full screen. It'll be full screen when you add this. You just want to scale it by dragging the corner. Alright. It tried to let me do it there, but it's locked. But then you just want to scale it and throw it in one of these corners, alright, wherever you think's best. Alright, and you got that. Now, for webcam, what you want to do is you just want to have the your video capture device, alright, which would be your webcam. Alright, you just want to have that one on this. This is if you're just doing your intro, alright. And then from there, I added a nameplate, alright, because I think it was a couple brothers use I can't remember what the name of the program is. I don't use that program. I think it's a Stream. I know the elder brother Manat Zak uses it a lot, and I like the little name tag they give you in that program, but I don't use that program, so I just added a little name tag myself, alright, through Photoshop and whatnot. Video intro, alright, you're probably going to hear some music going through here. Hopefully you'll still be able to hear me. This is an old video intro that I used to use, alright, and then stream starting. So for that, if I can just go pause this, alright, so what you do there is you just add, or you can either right click, alright, or you can go in here and you can go to what is it? I think it's a media source. Yeah, so you can go to media source and you can either add videos or audio. Alright, now this one in particular is a video. I already edited it. It has the audio within the clip. Alright, so it's just playing that video. For stream starting though, alright, and you're going to hear some music going. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me over it. I might have to pause it. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, so as you can see, we got my music going. So this one's a little bit more complicated, alright? I created this text overlay. Alright. I'll show you that real quick. I created intro. This is my overlay that I put together in Photoshop. Alright. As you can see, it's a PNG image, which means it's transparent. Alright, you can easily do that. You can make something like this with the program Pixlr. You just go here, click on this page, and this is I'm going to run into this too. Go to PixlrX, get rid of that, create new. Alright, and you're going to want to set whatever your desktop size is. So my mine's set to 19. I don't know if it automatically did that. If you use this program every once in a while, I don't feel like opening Photoshop. Most of the time when I make my thumbnails for my videos, when I use those, it's using this because it's easy enough. It's quicker than Photoshop. Alright, it's quicker, it loads faster. I can just throw one together. It has a bunch of assets already used instead of like Photoshop. I have to go and get assets from online or whatnot. This is a lot easier. Alright, so you can go there. I'll show you more of this. Alright, so when you make that, I will actually show you. So if you want to make something same as what I have here, you're going to want to name it inside your desktop. You don't want a background on it, because that'll actually tell you what to change. I'm going to create, and go over here, plug in this, add some text. You want to go ahead and do text. These are all pre-made, right? You want to go here, and then testing, right? And you want to choose your font, and you choose something like that. We'll just use that, alright? You want to scale up that size. Make sure it's in the middle, and then crosses the line. Do something like an outline, make that purple. Get bigger on the size of the stream starting, go here, go into what was it, image, put static background, text overlay, yeah, okay. So I have it named as that. So what you want to do is you want to go to image, select you, image, just name it whatever you want. You can name it, I name mine text background. Alright, just name it that. Go to image file, go to where you have it saved, hit OK. Alright, and now there you have it. Alright, now this is completely transparent. I'll show you, for example, I have I like that old school look on my stuff. So what we'll do is we'll go, I have a thing here, alright, which it's just a GIF of like old TV static. Alright, you can put that in there. Make sure you scale it up. Make sure this is over it. Alright. You know, there. So now you have something like that. Alright. Now, you can add music. Alright, for that, what you would do is you just go and go to media source, create new, test. Alright. You go to music, find something like this. Make it loop, alright, because you want that to constantly keep doing if you're doing like an intro video, alright, until you click off of it, alright. You should hear it now. Yeah. So there you have that. I'm actually going to remove that so you can continue to hear me. Alright, then you can add things like spectralizer. Alright, I can't remember how I did that. Let's see. Spectralizer. Alright, I think this might have been a plugin that I had to download. Alright, then just do that. Move that there. For example, I want that moved. Alright. And this stuff, you know, it takes a little bit of time to get used to. Have something like that, and then when you put the music, if you go here, audio source, we'll just set it to my mic. Alright, so now every time you hear me talk, you see this thing go up and down, and you can set it to different colors, I believe, too. You can just make it purple to go with the picture we got going. Alright, so that's essentially, of course, this would all be your name and stuff. Then you can add little tiny pictures, like you know, channel links. Alright, and just stylize it however you want it. Alright, so, you know, kind of went into that a little bit more than I wanted to, but, you know, it might be helpful for you brothers. Alright, now, another thing, alright, is that's basically how to make videos. Alright, now if you want to, if you have to edit something later, alright, what you can do is there's a bunch of free editing programs out there. You can just grab pretty much any editing program that you want. Alright, some are better than others. But that's the basics for making the video. Alright, and then you want to make sure, let's see if I can go and find this. It was a pain to do before, but I want to see if okay, just make sure the video bitrate is 2500, audio bitrate is 1600. There's somewhere where you can here's another thing. If you want to stream from this program, do live streams, alright, go in here into stream. Make sure your service is YouTube RTMPS, primary YouTube ingest server, alright, and then your stream key, it'll give it to you when you try to go and stream through YouTube, alright, it'll give you that. So I want to see, it might not let me see it at the moment. Let's go to video, downscale by cubic. You can go to 30 or 60 FPS. It's just going to make it smoother. Alright. So that's that. That's basically what you can do for that. Alright. And then, for example, if you want here to see, here's a, this is a YouTube thumbnail that I made a while back. and I'll show you how to do those real quick. I'll run through it real quick. All right, it's supposed to be a shorter little video. All right, we'll just do create new. Then for YouTube specifically, all right, you want to click this one, thumb 720p, 1280 by 720, because that's the size of YouTube thumbnails. All right, you don't want a background on it unless you do. All right, you might want it to be a certain color. All right, I usually click no and then I'll add them later. All right, so let's just say, let's go here. We'll go and see if we have anything. All right, we'll just do a quick run through here. We'll just grab this picture. All right, go to add current. All right, space it however you want. It's not gonna look perfect. All right, but especially with these ones that you have to stretch, just do it like that. All right, and then just click. You got that. Now you're gonna want to do text. We'll just say this one's about elites. All right, then you got to go find a cool font that you like. All right, this is just all personal preference at this point. All right, I don't know, I'm even looking for a font. It's not even a real thing. We'll just grab this one. All right, we'll make it like that. Throw that in the middle. All right, then we'll go to color. You can change the color. We'll make this like a good brown, I guess. Brown will work. All right, we'll get an outline. Throw an outline on there, not so thickly. Maybe go with maybe choose something from the background. You know, like something like a good color. I don't like that. You want to go with darker colors. We'll use this one right here. That looks nice. And then we can go, you know, like I said, this is all just trial and error when you're working through these, trying to do something that looks nice. See, that works pretty good for me. All right, and then you're gonna want to go, and you can do punch out. You can also do that, or literally just there's no background on it. That can work cool for like certain things. All right, and then you want to do shadow. All right, for this for the outline, you might want to do a little bit lower. All right, something like that. And then for your shadow, just pick something from the background, maybe a little bit of that red. All right, change the blur however much you want the blur, opacity. All right, if you want it darker, you can see this a little bit better. We can do something like that. Actually, just make it black. That looks better. All right, and then you're good on that. And then what you can do is go. I'm just running through this quickly to show you how I basically put them together. You can go to add an element. All right, look for a border. Go to border. All right, or overlay. Sometimes there's these nice. A lot of these are paid for. I don't even bother with those. You can do something like. Sometimes it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. You just scroll down. Let's see, overlay. Sometimes they have some free ones unless they got rid of them. Smoke, alright, we'll just add, they used to have some grunge ones. Let's see if they still have them. Some dust. My computer just decided to glitch out on me. That one messed up. Alright, so try to do it one more time. Alright, so there, something like that. Just have that under the back. Something like that. Alright, and then of course if you want to frame, you might not want to frame, but you can add one. You can go for something like I don't know, maybe ink. You can do see how that looks. Throw something like that. Get something a little darker. Alright. And then you basically have a, basically a little, you might want to lower. Sometimes, even if in the middle, it might not look great. You might want to just put it somewhere like that. And that's basically your YouTube thumbnail, all right? So, Lord willing, this little tutorial was edifying. You know how to make the lessons, and once you're done with it, you can put a thumbnail on it, all right? I don't do it all the time. Sometimes it's, just a fun little thing that you can do, all right? That, makes your lessons look a little bit nicer. It doesn't really matter if they look nice or not, all right? It's about the word, but sometimes it's just something fun to do, all right? So I'm going to basically close out with that. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Not lesson, Slovakia. I don't know. It's ingrained, it's ingrained. Lord willing, this tutorial, all right, helped you. And, Lord willing, it'll help you make your lessons and, experiment from there, all right? So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to elders, apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom to you brothers and sisters out there. Keep enduring, keep the faith. We're almost out of here, Lord willing. Shalom.